Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As we near the end of 2024, I want to do a recap and kind of a recollection of my first 6 months of ownership of a Tesla. I want to spend time talking about my favorite and best upgrades and mods that I've done over these last few months to my Tesla. I'm going to break this down in a couple different categories. The first category is going to be the functional mods, the functional accessories that I've added over time. Things like storage bins and floor mats, stuff like that. The second category is going to be the fun accessories, the cosmetic upgrades that I've done over time. The really kind of fun, stylistic upgrades that I think kind of make my Tesla stand out amongst others. The last category and my favorite that I'm looking forward to do is my best top rated accessories that I really want to recommend to anybody who gets a Tesla Model Y or Model 3 in the coming years. Let's get into it. So starting off with our functional storage, something that I think every new Tesla owner needs is some additional storage within their center console of their Model 3s or Model Ys. I have a 3-piece kit here from North that includes a sliding center console tray just to help you get a ton of extra storage here. You still have lots of deep storage down there, slides right out of the way, but also has some additional storage up top here for garage door openers, sunglasses, and all that good stuff. Slips right away when you don't want to see it. Also under your armrest here is an additional kind of storage tray from North in their 3-piece kit, which includes a tray that just easily moves out of the way when you want to get to the deeper storage, but allows you an additional shelf to keep cords, cables, key cards, and all that good stuff. Lastly is a hidden storage pocket that fits in the kind of underside of your armrest here. Useful for hiding anything you want to hide in there. But these 3 products, and it's sold in a kit from North and Amazon, really make a difference with the functional use of your center console. One of the next most useful items for any new Tesla owner is going to be some really high quality all-weather floor mats. These are some high quality all-weather floor mats from North, made out of a premium TPE material that are completely waterproof, holds all the dirt, grime, and really protects your interior carpet areas from just the daily use of a Tesla. I love this set. I think it makes a huge difference when you install it to the quality of the interior. It's super nice. It's super flexible, cleans really easily, and also looks great. I think it fits exceptionally well in the front and the back of your Tesla Model Ys and Model 3s. So again, a really high quality floor mat protection kit is really beneficial. Moving along on our list of super functional accessories, North offers these under-seat storage trays, and I absolutely love these. It takes an underutilized area of your Tesla, namely underneath your front driver and passenger seats, and has these awesome, just functional accessories here. Pull out the storage tray, they come with this awesome cover, a nice felt-lined interior, and I really love how they fit and finish inside the Tesla. Just putting the cover back on, easily with their floor mats, they still slide in and out, no problem. And there's enough kind of friction in there where they're not going to come sliding out on their own when you come to a sudden stop or anything like that. You can store all kinds of things down here. Water bottles, just kind of deeper storage accessories. You saw that I kind of have a towel down here to wipe up any spills. On my wife's side, on the passenger side, we keep napkins, my son's Bluetooth headphones, stuff like that we just need in the car and we just don't have a functional place to store it. These storage baskets from North make a huge difference. So I really like having these in our Tesla. Moving to the back of our Model Y, you see we have some awesome cargo liners in here. I think these are super underrated. We love having a cargo liner inside our Tesla to help protect the carpet, protect it from using it like kind of what it's meant to be, an SUV. This cargo liner kit also comes with a liner for the bottom of your sub trunk in there, as well as a liner for the frunk up front. They really kind of offer that edge-to-edge protection all the way around. Still at the back of our Tesla, North makes these amazing side pocket storage cubbies for the left and right side of your Model Y. They still have that kind of edge-to-edge protection that comes with it from that rear cargo liner kit. But moving out of the way, you see you have a shelf here. And this is on both sides. Pulling up this actual little tab here on the shelf, and you can see the actual deep storage trays that it allows here. I love having the flat surface all the way across here and not having those pockets where stuff can roll into when you're transporting things back here. But this just offers tons and tons of additional storage. I can get my whole forearm down in there. And this liner is easily removable. Pops out when you just pull it out. It's just kind of a waterproof little liner. Put your kind of shelf back in. Really nice kind of light shelf here. And then I like having the cargo protection all the way over it. So it just kind of keeps it nice and secure and neat in here for you to help protect the cargo areas of your Tesla. So next up on our list of functional accessories is really something that could go in either category. This is a rotating screen mount for the main screen of your Tesla Model Ys. It allows your screen to go left, right, up, down, and kind of really allows a ton of flexibility for how you use the main screen of your Tesla Model Ys and Model 3s. Some of the higher end Teslas have this as an option already, that they kind of come with it, but having this ability to do this on your Model Ys and Model 3s, completely underrated. When you're driving down the road and you get some glare on your screen, easily just pull it towards you so you can see what's going on. Or if you want the navigation in a more driver-friendly angle, I love being able to customize the screen to where I think the angle makes the most sense. What an underrated feature. I got this screen mount from Test Studio. A link to it will be down in the description. Installation's not too difficult either, so this is definitely one you want to check out. The next item on the functional list that we want to cover is really talking about wheel covers. They make so many awesome wheel covers now for Teslas. These are really important. Teslas, for some reason, are curb magnets. People driving these curb their wheels, get all kinds of curb rash over their wheels all the time. It's just something that's bound to happen in a Tesla. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the full self-driving. Maybe it's the way people drive these. If you're extra careful, that's awesome. Show off your wheels however you want. A lot of Teslas also come with wheel covers. If you get the 19-inch or the 18 or 19-inch wheels, a lot of them come with the wheel covers already. So being able to customize them with some aftermarket wheel covers is a really awesome feature. These covers right here cover up my 20-inch induction wheels. These covers are from Yeslac, and I really like them. They kind of are in that Uber turbine gray style, and I really like this design of them. If you want to go with something more simplistic while you're still covering up and getting some protection for your 20-inch induction wheels or your 21-inch Uber turbine wheels, Basenor makes an awesome kit that fits just around the rim, the exterior of the actual wheel itself, to offer some protection. Or if you already have curved wheels like mine, you want to cover some of it up using just that additional kind of cover on the outside. Makes a really big impact in making your wheels look shiny and new again. I really like having wheel covers. I recommend them before you get the curb rash, so that if anything gets damaged, it's just the wheel cover that gets damaged and not your actual wheels. The next item up on the functional side is really talking about all the sunshade protection that you can get for your Tesla. Teslas have a lot of glass. It's one of the best features of them. I love the giant sunroof in my Model Y. I love the huge windshield, all the extra areas you can see. But when I ever take my Tesla camping or it's a really hot day, I want some protection from that sun. Basenor makes pretty much every sunshade cover you could look for. They make an awesome top cover sunshade for the actual huge roof glass of your Tesla Model Y. I have Basenor's windshield cover as well to help protect the windshield on a super hot day. If I get out of the car and I know it's going to be parked in the sun for a while, I'll pop that in easily, and it only takes just a couple seconds to pop that one in, and it really cuts down on the heat of the car. Lately, when we've been taking our Tesla camping, I like to have all the windows, the side passenger windows, blacked out so nobody can see in when we're sleeping inside the Tesla when we have our tent attached. So Basenor makes a set of those, some privacy sunscreen as well. So if you're looking for any sort of protection from the sun, Basenor's got you covered on all of those. Speaking of Tesla camping, I could do a full video on Tesla camping accessories that we bought for our Tesla, but I want to give one shout out in particular, the Tesloid Gen 2 camping tent. We used this tent a couple times this year and absolutely loved it. It encapsulates the rear of your car. It has great kind of protection around the entire car and allows you to sleep in your Tesla while having your tent exposed for all of your camping goods. We had a few tables in there. My little son slept in there as we were doing our Tesla camping trip. And it was just an amazing experience. We absolutely loved that Gen 2 tent. It was perfect for our needs. It was roomy. I could easily stand up in it at 6 feet. I think it went to 8 feet tall. You can put an awning on any side of the tent, and it all packed down and fit really compactly into the front, which is exactly what we were looking for, utilizing some of that underused space in the Tesla. So really appreciate Tesloid for making that tent. I think it was a great purchase. If you're into Tesla camping, that's the one to get. Continuing down our list of super functional Tesla accessories is a Tesla-specific charging extension cable. This cable from EV extends your reach by about 20 feet. So if you're ever in a position where you can't quite reach an outlet in your Tesla and you're trying to get a top up on a charge, using an extension cable specifically designed for Teslas to keep you safe is a great use of that tool. This will easily plug into your Tesla mobile adapter. So if you have adapters for your mobile adapter, either that 1450 plug at the end or the regular 15 amp outlet at the end too, this will actually make a huge difference for you. You could use any end. It extends the correct end of your outlet. You don't need an extension cord for every single outlet. If you have mobile adapters that plug into the end of your mobile adapter, you're in business. And then you always have this cord in your car. I leave this in my car all the time. I've had to use it a couple times when I've been out of reach and there's other cars in the way or just didn't have access to an outlet where I needed to get to. And it really made a big difference to me. So I'm always going to keep this extension cable in my car. I think it'd be useful for you too. Moving back to the interior of your Tesla, underneath your driver and your front passenger seats are rather large air vent ducts that help move air throughout the cabin in your Tesla as part of your HVAC system. Brings heat, air conditioning, all that stuff to your rear passengers. These vents are huge, big enough for a Hot Wheels car to fit down, snacks to fit down, small toys, things like that. These covers from Basenor really help protect any of that from happening. They clip on rather than Velcro on, which I like. They're really kind of high quality plastic. It doesn't block any airflow, but it keeps larger objects from rolling down and getting lodged down there in your HVAC system. I've read stories where people have toys or snacks get lodged down in there, M&Ms and Skittles, and then they're rolling around in there for the next year, and you can hear them when you go around corners tinking and tinking down in your HVAC system, and they're never able to get it out. So having these little covers that are extremely cheap from Basenor makes a huge difference. So make sure you check those out. Continuing down the trend of family-friendly functional accessories, I have some headrest mounts. These mount to the driver's seat and the front passenger seat. They mount right on the back of their headrest, and it allows for hands-free device usage for anyone in the rear seat. I have a little 5-year-old son. It makes a huge difference for him when we were going on road trips. Easily mount his tablet up back in there. He could easily reach it still and change the songs, change the video he's watching, any of that stuff on his own. And still had full access to all of it. It kept his head in a nice, comfortable position. And then he didn't have to hold on to his tablet for the whole ride. He was free to play with some toys or hold on to a stuffed animal or anything like that. It made a big difference for us. So if you have kids, these headrest mounts that are really inexpensive make a big difference. And continuing to talk about protection for your seats, these back seat protectors protect that kind of seat back from scuffs, scrapes, having a little one kick that seat in front of you, and really offer a really nice, clean, all leather look for your seats instead of having that kind of hard, abrasive plastic that's on the back of your seats now. These seat back protectors tuck really nicely all the way around that hard black plastic piece. They're super easy to install, and they offer a lot of protection. I think they make a big difference from the look of the interior when you're getting in the back seat. It really makes it nice and inviting, and still has that seat back pocket so you can store different things in it. Really nice upgrade. The last item I want to talk about on the functional side, which could also fit in the fun side, is another way to unlock your Tesla using a key ring. If you ever find yourself in a situation where your phone's dead, you're away from your phone, your Bluetooth isn't working, something like that, you lost it, and you need to get in your car and you don't have your key card, a key ring, a ring key for your Tesla is a really cool product. I think this makes a lot of sense. If you're someone who likes to exercise, who likes to go to the gym and doesn't want to bring their phone with them all the time or carry around their Tesla key card, this product is awesome. This key ring is from Test Studio. It works exactly like you'd expect. It's essentially just a key card in the shape of a ring. You come up to the side pillar of your Tesla, put your ring up to it, it unlocks or locks for you. You can get in, start the car, and drive away. You don't need to put the key down on, or your ring down on the center console or anything like that. Just keep it on you. You're able to drive the car and go on your merry way. So easy to add, and it's just a really high, quality of life feature. So it almost bridges the gap between functional and fun. I really like mine, and I think you guys would like one too. So finally, we get to the more fun accessories, the ones that don't add a lot of function, but add a lot of flair. And I love these accessories, the ones that really make your Tesla stand out. You customize it to your liking, I think make a huge difference to me. The first thing I want to start with is this spoiler from Basenor. I really love the look of the Model Y Performance, where they have the spoiler kind of installed, that carbon fiber spoiler. I went with an all matte black spoiler. I think it's really sharp and fits with some of the other matte black accents that are on the car. So that's why I went with the matte black spoiler. It sticks on with some 3M very high bond tape, some automotive tape. I've had mine on this car for about 6 months through all the heat of a Nebraska summer. Hasn't moved an inch, hasn't even started to peel off. So it's very durable, very, very strong. And I really like the look of it. I think it really accentuates the back of your Tesla, kind of completes that look to that more kind of performance-y model style, which I'm kind of trying to emulate on mine. So I really like it. There's another high-quality product from Basenor that I think would make a lot of improvements for your guys' Teslas as well. So this might possibly be a controversial accessory, but on my Model 3, I was not a huge fan of the wooden dash. I think it was kind of gaudy, a little bit outdated. Wasn't going for the vibe that I wanted to go for with my Tesla. I didn't quite drive there. So I went with an Alcantara dash cover, and I really, really like this. I think it's a huge upgrade. It's a nice, soft material. It's the same as kind of the doors over here on the side of my Model Y, and down in your your wireless charging pad down here, you have that really soft Alcantara material. It really just brings the whole interior together. I think my wood dash was really out of place. I didn't like the look of it, so I went and covered it up. This is a really high quality piece. It comes in 2 different pieces here. So there is a little gap down the middle, but I don't think that's a huge deal breaker. The installation's super easy, and it really just makes a huge difference to the interior of my Tesla. So as I've been talking about other accessories, you've probably seen my red ambient lights that go right here across my dash and also down under my screen, right above my phone charging pads. These are my ambient light kit, which I got from Test Studio. Super simple install. There's no glue. There's no tape. They fit in a little kind of pocket. There's one light strip up there, and there's one light strip down here, which you saw, but they fit kind of in a little pocket that's already kind of built in underneath your, dashboard of your Model Y, and you kind of slip it up in that pocket there and run some wires down to the side. Super simple install. These are highly customizable. You can change it to any color under the sun: white, blue, green, red, indigo, purple, violet, any color you could think of, but also have patterns. If you want to do kind of a chasing pattern or a crazy dashboard pattern, if you want to do a really gaudy rainbow road pattern or streamer mode, there's, I think, 130 settings or something like that in the app. Easily pairs to an app on your phone. I can easily change and customize the lighting to my desire. But I like just kind of a nice, soft, ambient red. I think it really sets off my red car, and it really looks awesome. Highly recommend something like this. One of my favorite upgrades we've done to our Tesla. You might have seen these upgrades in another clip as well, but these are my foot pedal covers that I got from Yeslack. I really like these. I think they just offer a little pop of color when you kind of get in here to the driver's seat. It's really only for the driver. Not a lot of other people are ever going to see these, but I think they're just really classy. The one on the left says overheat warning, and the one on the right says energy class. So I think it's just a really cool kind of play on words. Infer from those meanings whatever you want, but I think it just adds a little something to the interior of your Tesla rather than just the basic black that comes on the Model Y long range. If you get the Performance Edition, they already have some pedal covers on them, but you can easily customize these out. They have different ones that are red, black, there's a titanium, and then also a silver. So customize them to how you like. Another fun product I added just for additional lighting is really customizing your puddle lights. As you open each door on your Teslas, all 4 doors, you can change the puddle lights and kind of either customize them to the Tesla logo, a different kind of sports team logo I've seen before. I think the Tesla word is just super classy. As soon as you open the door, on the ground it displays the word Tesla. On all 4 of my doors, I changed out all these puddle lights. They're really cool. They're really bright. They're super easy to change out. And they're really high quality. I really like these puddle lights. They make a lot of sense to me. It's just a really awesome way to customize your Tesla. And especially at night, they look super sharp. When your passengers open your door, they say, wow, that's super cool. How did you do that? Tesla already has them built in. The puddle lights are already there. You're just popping out the light, popping in a new one in. Super easy upgrade, takes just a couple minutes, makes a big impact. Now, by now, you've probably seen this dash screen in some of the other clips. This is a 9.6-inch dash screen from Tesla C. I absolutely love this. It has several different UIs. You can kind of customize it to how you like. It integrates Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You can access all of that from this actual screen. It's a touch screen up there. It does not block any of the airflow. I did some testing on that on my channel. You still get plenty of airflow all the way around it. And I really like having that additional functionality. It has awesome blind spot monitoring. One of the things that I really missed coming to a Tesla was there's not very good blind spot monitoring. I want to see if there's a car next to me before I turn on my turn signal. On this screen, it highlights in really bright yellow on either side if there's a car in your blind spot, and there's also an icon down at the bottom. It says, yeah, there's a car there. There's a car in your blind spot. And it just tells you right at a glance. A lot of the information on this screen is redundant. You can also see it over on your main Tesla screen here. If this isn't for you, that's okay. I liked having a screen in front of me. I think it makes a lot of sense. Shows me when I'm regenerating battery with my regenerative braking, when I'm spending energy, my tire pressure, my odometer, stuff like that. It's just at a glance so I can see it. And I really kind of like that. The biggest underrated feature though for me is that blind spot monitoring, and this screen is awesome for that. The next accessory or mod that I did to my Tesla was blacking out my logos on the front and rear of my Model Y. My car doesn't really have a whole lot of chrome on it at all. There's just a little bit left that I'm working on covering up, but I really kind of love these covers from EV Base. Very cheap, very inexpensive, adds a little bit of depth to your logos on the front and rear of your Model Y, but I really like how they look. Super simple to install. They blacked out those logos for me. On the rear, it conforms perfectly to that kind of curve that's, I don't know, embedded in the Tesla, and it looks really sharp. It's a nice kind of perfect fit. These have held up wonderfully with the sticky adhesive they provide to put these on here, and I think you'd really like them too. If you're looking for that blackout look, these are the way to go. Moving to the frunk, a super simple upgrade I did was add a frunk light kit. So all around the seal here on your actual frunk, there's a light strip that I included. And at night, it really brightens up all of your frunk. You can see things in here super, super well. There's already a light on your frunk, but it's kind of dark. It doesn't really cover or project a whole lot into the area. So I added this frunk light kit. It just plugs right into the harness here under this protective cover. And it really makes a huge difference at night when you're getting anything out of your frunk. Just like you'd be getting out of your trunk, which has ample light already, this includes a nice kind of bright white light that you can see in your front. Continuing with that theme of customizing the lighting in my Tesla, I recently replaced the footwell lights with some really bright red lights from Handshow. I think they're super clean, they're super bright, and they're a nice bright red to keep with my theme of kind of my red ambient lighting throughout the Tesla. I think they look really sharp. You can kind of see them a little bit during the daytime, but at night they're going to look super awesome. And I really like how they were easy to install. You just pop out the old lights and pop in the new ones using a trim tool. Super fast. If you want to change it back to the white light at any point, you're really easily able to do that. I love accessories like that where you can customize them, but still keep that OEM factory look. Last but not least of the fun mods I worked on in a few months of owning my Tesla was adding caliper covers to the brake calipers all around my Tesla Model Y. I love the look of bright red caliper covers, big performance brake style caliper covers on my Model Y. A lot of people will say, if you like those big painted calipers, why don't you go ahead and get a Model Y Performance? I wanted the long range. I wanted the more range for my family. I wanted the better ride. I wanted lower insurance. I was like, why can't I add some caliper covers here to get the look that I'm going for? It's my car, right? You should be able to customize it how you want. So I added these caliper covers from EV Base. Super simple install. You do have to take the wheels off, so you need a jack and a torque wrench, things like that. But I love how they look. My red on red, I think just looks awesome. I'm a big fan of this caliper cover look, and I think it looks awesome. Some big brakes down in there underneath my wheels. So we've covered a lot of different mods and accessories that I've done to my Tesla since I've owned it for the last few months. I absolutely love this car. I think it's amazing. I want to leave you guys with my favorite 2 accessories that I've done over that time, my favorite mods. First mod being a rear entertainment screen for my rear passengers. This screen from T-Vibex makes a huge difference in the way that you actually interact with the car. It allows your rear passengers access to control their fan, their HVAC speeds, and their heated seats, all from that touchscreen. It looks just like the touchscreen in your Tesla Model 3 Highlands that haven't come to the Model Ys yet. Maybe with the next iteration of a Model Y, it'll come. But before that, you have an opportunity to add a screen like this. Your rear passengers can also access Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, and have some rear entertainment access. My little son absolutely loves this screen. It makes a huge difference for having a family in a Tesla. You can easily connect the sound to the car speakers. You can easily connect the sound to Bluetooth headphones for my son. That's what we do most of the time. And the screen itself has speakers built into it. So the sound easily comes out of those speakers for when you don't want to pull out the Bluetooth headphones if you're going on a short trip, or someone needs to run an errand inside of a store and the other parent is hanging out in the car with my son. We've done that several times where we just turn on the screen and you can watch a show. Absolutely love that rear screen. It makes a huge difference, and it's one of the best accessories I've added for my Model Y. Last but not least, I want to leave you guys with my absolute favorite mod or accessory that I've added to my Tesla Model Y that's really been an actual game changer in how we use our car, a powered frunk. This is the best thing I've ever added. We've actually increased the storage and the usability of our frunk tenfold by adding this accessory. I've only done it here within the last few weeks, but I absolutely love having this mod installed. It easily opens your frunk with the touch of a button from your Tesla app. It integrates seamlessly into your Tesla app. You don't have to do anything else. It's just like opening the frunk like normal, popping the frunk like normal. You push the button, it goes up. You push the button in the app, it goes back down, exactly like you'd expect it to from the factory. You can also open the frunk from the inside, from the touchscreen. Just like popping it before, you actually just push the button on your touchscreen, front flies up, and if you want to close it from the inside of the car, you push the button from the inside of the car again, it brings it down for you and closes it. Absolutely incredible. The last way to close the frunk is there's actually a button inside the frunk. You might be asking yourself, why is there a button in there? I asked myself that question. It's apparently an emergency release button. If anyone ever got stuck inside the frunk, this is required on all cars, there has to be a way to get out of an enclosed space. So pushing that button, even if you don't have a powered frunk, would pop the frunk. When you do have the powered frunk installed, it closes it just like you'd expect it to, or opens it just like you'd expect it to. So having that button in there, when you're loading stuff in the frunk, push that button, walk away. By the time you're inside the car and ready to go, your frunk is nice and closed. Absolutely love that powered frunk feature. I think it's one of the best things you could add to a Tesla Model Y or Model 3. It makes a huge difference. All right, well, that about wraps up this video. Thank you guys for sticking through this entire video, checking out all the accessories and mods that I've done to my Tesla over the few months of ownership. I absolutely love this car. I think customizing it, adding accessories, adding mods, making it my own is one of the best parts of owning a Tesla. And if you guys are clicking on this video, hopefully you find something interesting, find something that really suits you or speaks to you as well. I love the fun accessories, the ones that really customize the car to how I want it to be. The functional accessories are also amazing. There's so much cool stuff you can do to add functionality to your Tesla. Different kind of storage containers, floor mats, stuff like that. But the fun accessories are my favorite. Every accessory you saw in this video, I've reviewed on the channel. There's a video on almost every one of those accessories. If you go through any of my videos, you'll see more detailed instructions on how to install them, reviews of how quality they are, what I think of them, all that good stuff. There's lots and lots of videos on the channel. Every product also is linked in the description, so make sure you check those out. A lot of those products, you can use my discount code, GAMBLE1080, to get a discount at checkout on any of those Tesla-specific websites. So make sure you're using the code GAMBLE1080 at checkout. Oftentimes, you can save 20 or 30% on those items when you're using them. So make sure you check those out. I'll have them linked in the description as well. I want to thank you guys again for all the support on my recent videos. I've had some really good videos lately, and I want to give back. I want to give something back to all my subscribers. I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway. I want to give away one of those awesome rear entertainment screens that I have for my Model Y. I absolutely love it. You saw some of the functionality in there where you can watch YouTube, Netflix. The rear passengers can control their heated seats and their AC and all that good stuff. I'm going to give one away to you guys. Super simple. Leave a comment on this video and be subscribed to the channel. As soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a new video and pick a giveaway winner live on that video. I'll do a random generator of all the comments that are entered, and one lucky winner will actually get to win a rear entertainment screen. I'll cover all the shipping. I'll send it to you guys. I'll get in contact with you on that other video. So please check it out. I'm really looking for subscribers here. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers to grow my channel. Please subscribe, and then you'll have an awesome chance. That's a really good chance to win one of those rear entertainment screens. Subscribe, leave a comment. Appreciate you guys so much coming back to the channel and checking this video out. If there's anything I missed, if there's a product that you've added to your Tesla that I missed, let me know down in the comments. I'd really like to check it out. Appreciate you guys again. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.